Killer whales are marine mammals. In the Antarctica, at least four groups of killer whales have been recognized by human researchers. This topic that comes first enter with introducing a type A killer whales. The first one I will introduce. These specific type of whales have known to chase and attack other species of whales, such as the minke whales. They need to hover a rush onto these giants that is closely related to its own species. They need to take them down with a variety of tactics. For the efficient hunting. For killer whales are knowing what will be a pain for these closely related cousins. They make a game so brutal and show less mercy for the prey. Killer whales will avoid the breeding of the targeted whales by covering up their blowholes, not to leap out of the water for the oxygen. At the same time, another member of the hunting group will submerge and push the whale from below to prevent these divers from escaping to the bottom of the sea. And with combination of managing it, to awakening the prey gradually, other whales will bite and try to rip the fins out of the prey. Trying to deprive the way of its direct control underwater. Killer whales come together to disable the prey and long and durable continuous hurting that often lasts for hours. Then I'm here to say about the second group I will introduce that dwell in the Antarctic region. This is type B killer whales. Type B killer whales can be further divided in two groups. The group which has a larger body size compared to the other ones are known to prey on seals. These type B killer whales use a variety of technique to effectively push the seals off from their safe spot into the ocean, where the helpless prey will be on target by the top predator in the ocean. Type B killer whales know what they could done to consume enough amount of those marine mammal chunks of flesh they have sought the way and keep improving their skills and have eventually invented a way to push the seals off the floating ice. This effective killing is first started by lining up the killer whales swimming side by side with each other, approaching the ice. The wave they are creating will get bigger before the charging is close enough to the ice, and the waves will emerge and cover up the ice sheet on which the seals are resting, trying to avoid orca attack. The waves will be forceful enough to take the seals, dip it into underwater, and what comes next, it what you should already know. The killer comes swiftly and will manage the easy kill with the struggling seals that had lost their way back on the floating ice. Then I will introduce the other type that's also recognized as a type B killer whales, which have smaller body size compared to the one I just described. The smaller type B killer whales hunt for the penguins, and they also have a skill to manage a successful kill on these birds. That's swimming in high speed. In any occasion of killer whales hunting, they are always aware of that they should not be noticed by the prey before The successful chase can start to occur. Killer whales remain so silent if they are finding any mammal prey. On the chase, and come very quiet. Try not to detected by their prey. And even they manage to minimize the splashes they're making as they approach and come toward the prey before they can be close enough for the attempt of the chasing. So the killer whales sometimes adapt for technique to grip the control of their own navigating sound, which is done by the continuous clicking sound that they use it as the operating of dimensional investigation in the underwater world, where the visual clue is less effective than the sound. This skill that they used is termed as echolocation, and they will know what's the size and shape of the object that they come across. At distance by hearing the bounced back reflection of the sound that they have just uttered seconds ago. And they are known to control the level of intensity of this sound for preventing their prey like fish will recognize the presence of the killer whales that are chasing from behind. So the killer whales will control the level of the sound. Then it's gained to the level big enough to detect the prey, but small and little enough not to noticed by the prey. They can control their behavior to gain their chance of the successful attack. Now, the type C killer whales are the last one I introduce. They are the fish eater and regularly seen in the core area of Antarctica, close to the South Polar. These killer whales have distinct shape with her eye patches located behind their eyes. Their eye patches are so narrow in shape, unlike the egg-like figure for most of other killer whales show in any other region. The fish-eating killer whales are regularly most herded and contains more individuals in each group compare to the silent attackers. That needs to creep and hide behind like a mammal eating killer whales. The fish eating killer whales are obviously social and have dramatic way of communication and appear to be so acrobatic and dynamic, even spotted from the surface. Above the water. This social relatedness and their habits of communicating with each other is so essential for this adaptive success of this species. Now, I uncover with all the skills and hunting strategies I have discussed, this can only maintained by one single behavior of nature the killer whale have possessed, which is the talking. The mother teach their young how to survive, how to find a mate, and how to enjoy its social life. Without this strong and tight bond of the killer whale's family has, there won't be a sharing of the strategy and development and improving of the technique that's being passed to one generation after another. Killer whales make it possible by their smooth entering of allowing each other as recognized as a significant family member. that can distinguished by the call they're making. And those distinctive calls, that's a specialized and shared among the family member. It's called a dialect. And by these dialects, they sustain their family in tight formation, and sometimes using a key to find unrelated family, whether it will be a chance to find your partner with, or the total stranger. You must avoid. So, the study of killer whales continue, but no matter how much it lasts long, as the unending curiosity of mankind will bind people together for this fantastic mammal that's stamped to this blue planet, which I consider as a miracle to share the same time with them beautiful creature. This one thing will forever stand as their identity, that killer whales must kill to live, but they will never leave their family behind. And in this realm of the ocean, they'll never stop talking. As they will talk longer. As long as they talk, they can keep themselves in the place. At the top, predator in the oceanic food chain. I convince you now. This magical moment with you, that the killer whales needs a family, as someone to talk with. If lost, has another one close by, and it was lost, another to talk with. They were lost its identity as a species, Orcanis orca. That's the one thing I have to say. They have their own culture. And each of isolated community of killer whales that have not interbred for 1,000 years. Keep in touch with me. Gonna describe you, killer whales, as their distinctiveness and graceful stand they have. It's helped by the mother who is the ultimate leader of any killer whales society or a pod. Then here to say, you would not want to see them in an aquarium where the black and white animal have already lost its family and lost its identity as the top predator in the ocean. And one more thing, we as land animal will never leave our own habitat in a situation we can enjoy the sighting of killer whales which lives in an aquatic environment completely different and the ecology and belonging to a different realm of this beautiful world. We can respect each other. We'll have a life with them. So let's observe killer whales from the land. So that's all I have to say for today. Go Miss Lee, my love, and Miss Lee, my love, and the Joe Wells, complete my love, and complete my love, and complete my love, and tonight, here I am, it's mind blowing, here I am, it's my orgamacture formula, orca, orcinus, yeah, orca, I throw my logic to anybody killers, I throw my logic to one it, I am the beast, you can talk, I am the beast, an orca walks, if a chat, orcas come with the lightning. Brighten, meet you now, forget the science, I'm in love with orcas. Beg, my name is Orca, eat it up. My name is Orca, see my face here, heaven. Then I raise it, you are my main victory. Clever minds, forever drives, clever minds, may I dance, rap for the gym, rap for the dream. Rap for the gym, trying to scratch an organ, the vocal rap like killers. Rap organs by me with the language, but you should be here to watch me, I love you, naked killers come, the wilderness covers me. You know I draw a picture of orcas I draw, yeah. I draw pictures of orcas. I'm drawing only the orca paint. But yeah, you can chop at the orcas. Where am I drawing? Wanna draw all the pictures of killer whales, but just draw killers. I just sketch it one big orc, must want me. Drawing killers must want me. You must want me. I'm mad over how to draw orcas, now draw orcas, now draw orcas. Teach me, may I draw you killers in the windows. Now I got a reason to see my drawing of orcas, got a reason. I wanna draw your killer whale. Sweet, I've gotta get a real thing. I draw killers now, I draw killers now, I draw again. Having them on the orca time, I draw them on the orca time. How? I draw orcas, listen up, here's some stories to tell. Here's some stories to tell. It's bouncing when I go draw orca. You will be blown by my happy style. Let's draw more orcas. Killer whales, a little love. Little love. Little love. Gives me little love, so I draw orca. See my drawing, see my picture, see my drawing of orca. The last but they just begging me to draw. Not the orca, not a picture, not the orca's picture. Love, goddamn lovely killer whales. My place is here when it's orca to draw.